What's good, y'all? It's NWA here, Nurse Pat. Finally got around finishing part 3 of this series. I know. It's about damn time. This is basically footage of weeks 6 through 10 of Jeff Nippard's Powerbuilding 3.0. I am stoked because I'm deadlifting with these Metcons I literally found at Ross for 40 bucks. Such a steal. Here I'm showing some workout sets before my fam trip to visit my brother in Connecticut for his residency graduation. So far, the program is going pretty decent for maintaining strength during a mini cut. Alright, so I'm about to have a little workout at the little hotel gym here. We just had the free breakfast and whatnot. Honestly, been having less than adequate sleep. Slept for like 6 hours. Last night was my brother's ceremony for his graduation.
Chevin Yabba, please come on.
I was hoping to be able to work out at his place, but he does have work still. He was working 7:30 a.m. in the morning, and he went out to the bars with his cohort afterwards, so I didn't want to bother him. All right, so I had to pause the camera because there was a lady that came in here for a little bit. I was a little embarrassed, a little shy to keep filming during that time, since this is a small gym. What I was saying was that, my brother's gym, I'll show you some footage of what it looks like because honestly, I think it's a really nice gym. Wish I could work out there because I was supposed to do squats today, but maybe it's a blessing in disguise because my hips have been hurting, both sides. I think I either have bursitis or another thing. I forgot what it was called when I was looking it up. It's basically pain in like these insertion sites of the femurs in both of those sides, and it hurts when I'm at the bottom of a squat. So I'm trying to rehab that out. Hopefully still be able to complete this program because it would really suck if I had to stop squatting and I'm just like a little bit over halfways. Like I'm gonna be starting a week 7 today. So we'll see how that goes. So this lady that was in here, right? Nice lady, probably like an older lady. We were chopping it up and all that. And I was still warming up. She was doing her thing. I even let her use my hip circle because she was curious about it. She liked it and all that. Then she started working out. She was using some dumbbells, and we're talking throughout the thing. And then like while she was lifting, she ended up farting, right?
I'm over 72.
Disgusting chef.
Right? And then she was all quiet, and I was all quiet. It's a small gym, right? There's no music here. All you hear is that, and it's like trying not to laugh. I'm just like low-key smirking at to look away. And maybe like 30 seconds later, she ends up leaving, and she hasn't come back yet. So I think she was a little embarrassed about that. Shit happens, right? I mean, I've definitely farted in between workouts before, especially on a squat. My God, you're bracing and you fart at the bottom of a squat. For me, that's like a decrease in like 30% of my strength immediately because I want to laugh. And I lose tightness. So if I were to go for a PR and I fart, that's it. I'm done. So I'm gonna miss that squat. So maybe some of y'all know what's up. What up, y'all? So it is finally 1 rep max day. I tried to time this right before the Cancun trip. So the Cancun trip's pretty much just a deload. But things didn't work out perfectly. So I tried to tweak the rest of Nippard's program, kind of rush it a little bit in terms of the peak week. And I don't have enough days to separate, squat, bench, and deadlift. So I'm just gonna try my best to primarily focus on the squat today, hit a 1 rep max for now, and just see what I can do on the bench. Leading up to this, I have been feeling weaker. I did lose some weight around what I was, trying to lose. But I do feel weaker, especially on the bench. What I'm hoping for today is to at least match the squat or go a little bit higher than what I did before this program, which was 385. So if I could do that, I'd be happy, because even though 5 pounds doesn't seem like a whole lot, for those who strength train, especially if you've been in the game for a while, like 5 pounds of body weight is quite a bit, unless you're a big boy or a big girl. You know, the thicker you are, the 5 pounds don't make a difference. But you know, I went down to 175 from 180, and lower calories, lower glycogen. You know, it makes a difference. But you know, I got to try to get that out of my mind, because for those of you who've been in the game, you know what's up with just your mindset on a lift before a PR attempt or 1 rep max. It's like 50% of the game. Like if you think you're gonna bomb it, you think you're gonna fail, like you have a higher chance of failing. But if you stay positive and everything, like you have a higher chance of making your lift. So we'll see what's up. Stress levels and sleep haven't been the best these past few days either. Wish me the best, you guys, because this workout block wasn't exactly the best, especially in terms of dieting. But you know, I hit my goal of the 5 pounds. We'll see what's up. I'll give you my full review of Nippard's program. Let's get it. So something that's weird about me is that I sometimes lift to random stuff. Like right now I'm lifting to like game battle music. Like I was a big Pokemon nerd back when I was a kid, and something about the battle music on like the Game Boy and all that was like intense. It like gave me a little bit of adrenaline as a kid. So it's still a little nostalgic, but it gets me hyped actually. So for my last set I did Pokemon Gym Leader song, and then this second to last set I'm going to be doing an Elite Four music, and then for my last set I think I'm going to try some Pokemon Champion battle music. Still deciding which one I'm going to use, but I don't know. It gets me hyped still, so let's see how it goes. All right, not too shabby. Felt hard, but video looked pretty decent. So I was thinking about if I were to max out right now, if I should just, you know, match what I did before, 385, but feeling a little ballsy today, so I'll do 395. For those that have competed, you probably know what ammonia inhalants do. It's basically used in sports, wakes you the hell up for people who are unconscious, but for people who lift, they basically use it right before their set, just to hype themselves up. I screwed up and I got these ammonia towelettes. They're supposed to be ammonia caps. Never used towelettes before, but it says that it should work, and you just waft this like the little scent around your nose. They look like they're in little alcohol pads. You're supposed to tear it open and not take the towelette out, but just like sniff around it. We will see how it goes. Okay, so that was quite a grind, but we hit the 395 squat, a 10-pound gain from last time. Not too shabby, figuring, you know, it was during a mini cut. Of course, it's less than ideal trying to max out on multiple lifts in one workout, but your boy on a time crunch, and ain't no puss. Using my elbow sleeves for this workout because I've sort of been battling elbow tendonitis for the past few months. It's caused me to go a bit wider grip on my bench than usual. I am a tricep dominant bencher, so even though wider grip is less range of motion, I do feel stronger with a more neutral grip. As mentioned earlier, my bench really hasn't been feeling the best during the program, but could also be due to a decrease in body weight and glycogen. I'm just going for a conservative 310 today. Yo, check out this beer. Naughty Nurse. Dirty. Dirty. Alright, now the second half of this video will basically be food related content followed by body weight and physique updates. Here I'm showing the inside of Chelsea Market in New York. Basically a bunch of food choices as well as retail stores and boutiques. This is a Starbucks Reserve, super bougie.
That's Johnny, bro.
Just look at my hair back. Thankfully, the gust of wind subsided for our day cruise. Had some cool views of the city, the Statue of Liberty, and the Brooklyn Bridge. Free hotel breakfast is always something my family looks out for when we go places. We went to a place called the American Dream in New Jersey, which was an awesome mall combined with several attractions. We ate some amazing Peruvian food at Girana and then got some dessert at the Oreo Cafe. Didn't even know this existed. Whenever we go to a different state, I also feel like we always try to find a Filipino restaurant to try. Right now I'm showing while I'm in SoCal visiting Janny. This birria burrito bowl was stacked. These were the protein Pop-Tarts I mentioned in my last video. Honestly, they're kinda mid. Save your money. We ate a ton during our San Diego trip. Feel free to check out that vlog as well. It was just the two of us for our birthdays. We visited a ton of cool spots on our way to San Diego as well as San Diego itself. All the food we tried out there was pretty smacking. If you're ever out in Irvine and love wine and bruschettas, don't sleep on Postino. Trust. On Mondays and Tuesday nights, $25 for a bruschetta board and a bottle of wine, say less. Here I'm showing a chicken and tofu pan fried noodle recipe I thought of, super last minute, but it was good. Get your diced firm tofu, drizzle some sesame oil and cornstarch. This helps crisp things up a little bit. I already had some leftover chicken breast. For the sauce, I'm using some sesame oil, vinegar, oyster sauce, chili oil crisp, and roasted sesame seeds. This is the finished product, pretty high in protein, but also a decent amount of calories. Here I'm showing a grocery haul from Costco. I really like Greek yogurt as a snack or dessert because of the protein content. I usually get the Chobani ones or the Dannon 000. For salads, I like the spring mix the best. These really caught my eye. It says only 5 calories a serving. Basically noodles made of konjac jelly. Their rotisserie is one of the best deals out there, so I always get that. Already cooked and very versatile for various recipes. Balling on a budget meal preps. They had the protein pasta that I liked, so I'm gonna get that. Can use this pesto for both the pasta or deli sandwiches. This sounded pretty good too. Thai coconut curry. I could try that with the rotisserie. The sauce itself tasted pretty good and went pretty decent with the rotisserie in my opinion. Had a family get together at my parents' spot for 4th of July. So of course I had to pig out. I'd just be a sad boy if I didn't try everything. Taste testing this bad boy. Peanut butter stout by Skippy. Ooh, it's actually pretty good. Like, well, I like stouts. If you guys don't like stouts, then you may not like it, but if you ever heard of the Belching Beaver peanut butter stout, it tastes very similar to it. So it's interesting that Skippy's branching off making a beer like this. I guess it's by Central Coast Brewery, San Luis Obispo, but that's pretty cool, honestly. Like I would drink this again. So weight-wise, I was fluctuating quite a bit due to my trips and eating habits. Fortunately though, by the end of it, I did reach my targeted goal of 175 pounds. So I basically did a slow baby cut of 5 pounds over the course of 3 months. Overall, I'd say despite the sloppy nature of this cut and the workout block, the progress was decent. Nothing too crazy in terms of progress. I probably look pretty darn similar to you guys comparing part 1 to the series now, as 5 pounds isn't a whole lot. But you know, to me, I certainly feel the difference between 5 pounds of body weight and what it could do in terms of strength and body composition. In terms of the power building program, I'd say it's pretty solid. However, my hips just couldn't really handle the intensity and frequency of the squat demand. You know, I'm not as young as I used to. I can't just YOLO as much as I used to. Pain and injury is always an annoying setback. Unless you're pretty young, I'd recommend doing the 4-day program versus the 5-day, or do the 1.0 or 2.0 versions first to get your body more assimilated to basically doing lower and upper body every single workout. So this about wraps up the I Work Out to Eat series. I hope you enjoyed these videos and perhaps learned something. Let me know what's up in the comments below. Like and subscribe to support your boy. And as always, stay safe, stay humble. I'm out.